So most people think a coffee shop is a place to, grab a drink and go. But what we're building is not that. We're creating something that's different, something that's slower, maybe more intentional. And it's called a coffee slow bar. No, it's not a trend, but it's a response to everything that we feel like the coffee world is really rushing past. So what exactly is a coffee slow bar? A coffee slow bar is built on presence, right? It's not about really pumping out drinks. It's about making maybe fewer drinks, but really better, better quality, better care, more clarity around the beverages. Generally when you walk into a coffee shop, baristas, they kind of hide behind the equipment, right? There's nothing wrong with that, but it generally just happens. But with the collective, we want you to face the guests. We want you to be forward facing like a bartender, right? Every drink is built intentionally. It's right in front of you. You talk, we talk. You ask questions, we answer those questions. It's not rushed, it's more curated. And that's why, our team, we don't really call them baristas. We call them coffee curators. And we feel like with that type of connection to the people that are coming in is going to play a huge role into the overall success of what we're doing. We're building the collective because we believe coffee can do more. We want to build something that is more intentional. When we look at a lot of the coffee shops that are around us, they're really awesome. They really are, but they are loud. They're kind of chaotic. They're super busy. They're slammed all the time. And sometimes that can cause some impersonal kind of characteristics when it comes to a coffee shop. So we want to build something, again, that has a little bit more intention, something that lets people kind of slow down, talk, listen. Because the best part of, a coffee shop or a cafe shouldn't be about maybe the Wi-Fi so you can get some work done. It should be about the energy that's created within, right? The people, the craft, because that's really what it's about. That's why we want to build something that's different, that's unique. This isn't just a vibe. It's a design philosophy, if we were to call it. There's no real big bulky espresso machine that you can hide behind. There's no clutter of, what's generally on a coffee shop bar. The drinks are made in the open. They're made out right in front of you and they're handed to you with care, right? The menu is smaller, but it's deeper, more thoughtful. Why it matters right now is because we feel like people can be overwhelmed, maybe disconnected. We're always rushing. We're always trying to get out the door from, app to app, place to place, but we feel like coffee can be an anchor for people, a ritual that kind of slows you down, just long enough to remember where you are, or honestly, who you are. And that's the world we want to build, right? We want people to engulf themselves in something different, not your traditional coffee shop. And our vision for the collective really is to be a multi-roaster slow bar, right? Yeah, we do roast our own coffee, right? There's coffee beans right here that we roast. Actually, this one right here is our first design. And then that's our updated design, our third iteration. But yeah, we are roasters. We roast our own coffee. We sell our own coffee. We wholesale our own coffee. But, when it comes to the collective, we want to showcase some of the best roasters that are out there. But most of all, we want to design every moment to feel like it really matters. Because if coffee can't connect people, then why are we even doing this? Right? So I urge you to kind of think about this. If any of this really resonated with you, then we want you to stick around. We're trying to build something from the ground up. You'll see every step, from build out to bar service to the first cup. So drop a comment below if this idea of a slow bar hits differently with you. and hit maybe the subscribe button if you want to follow along with this, the whole process that we're doing. And if you're building something of your own, tell us. We want to see it. We want to see what you're doing. We want to get to know you a little bit more. We want to share our story, maybe personal or in depth, and connect. That's really what this is all about. So yeah, that's it. That's our coffee slow bar, and it's coming soon.